Gary. Oh, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Maybe that's how we started. That's not bad at all. What? There's your intro there, pal.
What the just happened?
That's awesome.
I wonder if if we emote, do things just happen?
I think it kind of picks stuff up.
Because you remember that thumbs up, thumbs down?
The thumbs up thing happens all the time.
Ooh.
I don't know what triggers that, dude.
That was hilarious.
We'll burn the house down. Burn the house down.
Burn the house down.
Burn the house.
Burn your house down.
Burn the house down.
Burn your house down.
I'll just burn the house down. Burn the house down. Burn your house down. Down your house. They burned down their last house. Burn it down. I burned the house down. Maybe you burning down the house wasn't so bad.
Why would you burn down your own house?
It's like, I don't love the lighting.
Yeah.
But it's kind of old.
I mean, well, does that lamp turn on?
That lamp does turn on.
We should turn that on.
Yes.
That'll go a long way. We just need light in front of our faces.
Yes.
I mean, like, that one will stay on too, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll probably go a long way, just like that.
Oh, yeah. I know. It's this area. It's this area right here, though. I see what you're saying in the design of this house. There's no lights right there.
Yeah, there should be a light just right there.
There should be like a chandelier right there or something, huh?
If it was like 3 or 4 feet taller, and
It's pretty short.
it's pretty short for a chandelier. I mean, hey,
What about a fan? A ceiling fan?
you could get away with the ceiling fan in here, but it is, I mean, frankly, it's not. I mean, it's a regular basement height, but it's like, that's why you don't really see a ton of fans in basements.
I think you do. Maybe you don't.
Can you think of one? Like a direct friend's house or something you've been to that had a fan in the basement?
William Bogner.
Oh, the
he
Bogner
had,
house.
He had a ceiling fan
Yeah.
in his basement.
Probably had like 9-foot ceilings down there, though.
It was the tallest basement you've ever seen in your life. You were there.
He's making up names.
Go with it. What are we doing?
Oh, the Bogdogs.
The Bogners.
The Wagners.
With the 9-foot ceilings and the
9-foot
ceiling fans
ceilings.
in every bedroom.
And the kid with like the webbed hands.
yeah.
Weird kid, dude.
What was his name again?
He swam fast.
Frankie Swim Fast.
Yeah,
What we called him.
that's right.
It was pretty impressive. I think he swam across the Mississippi River in about 24 hours.
Some rivers are a lot wider than I thought so.
Some rivers look like oceans.
I scrolled in on Google Maps on the Congo River.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is like 4 miles wide at parts.
Really?
That's so much water.
Yeah, dude.
4 miles of water? That's a lake here, dude.
I think when they pulled up on the Salt Lake, they thought they were at the ocean.
Probably for a little bit, I'm sure. They would have
For
seen
a
it.
long bit.
They would have somebody would have walked.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
however long it takes to walk around it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they
No,
would have
they settled here.
because they would have
dude.
like kept going.
No, they
No,
set-
no, no.
they
Well, no.
settled here.
Well-
the pioneers settled here. This is where they stopped.
Wow. This is the place, I guess.
Yeah, and they said that's the ocean. So they actually didn't find out till 1997.
I was there. Dude. I was part of the first I was actually born on that first expedition, 95.
The Mayflower. You came in on the Mayflower.
Yeah, the first people to try and circumnavigate the lake by canoe. I did actually watch a hella interesting hiking video. There's this guy, I think it's just a YouTube channel. He's like Topo something, like Topograph, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he does all these hikes to like remote areas. And he did one to, there's a mountain range in the middle of like the Salt Lake, like not like the main part where the water is, that has like Antelope Island and all that.
That's what I was
But
about
off
to
to
say.
the left, like on your way to Wendover, where there's all those salt flats out on the other side of Tooele, you know? How it's
Okay.
just salt flats for the whole western
Yeah.
side of Utah.
Yes.
In the middle of those salt flats is this mountain range that, I mean, it's not that it's that long, but I mean, hey,
Is that
30
where
miles
we
or
went
whatever.
camping, or would it be like on the other side of that mountain where we went camping?
it would have been like north and still west.
North and west. But
Yeah.
like,
Because
where-
we were down That's like down on the backside.
Right.
But
But then there was
the low.
another mountain range out west.
Yes, but that's still south
It would-
of
but it-
where the flow is.
And so it would be still west of that.
North of that.
Northwest.
West of it,
Northwest.
but just north. It would have been many miles north and a little bit west.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because but the point is, he did it as like he was doing a series on like the most remote areas in the United States that you can get to, like the hardest places to get to,
And that was one.
and
of them?
it was one of them because you have to walk, like you can't drive up to them because you'd have to drive across like the salt flats.
Do you not
which-
drive on the salt flats?
I mean, like you can, but you can't. So it's like that was the thing. He's like, if you have like like ATVs and stuff, yeah, you can drive across them. But he was like, I'm doing it as drive up in my car,
Cool.
have to park way out in the distance. But it was just cool because you never see those mountains. There's no like spheres on Google Earth. There's no like drop downs that you can do to like look at it.
No way.
You know what I mean? There's
So
no
it's
there's no
actually
photospheres.
one of the most remote places on Earth.
Yeah, well, yeah, in the United States for sure. Just hard to get to, because it's not that it's that far away from a population center. If there was a road to it, you could get there in 2.5 hours, in like 2 hours. You know what I mean? No problem.
Right. But then
It's
getting
just
up into
that-
the mountains in there.
Yeah, it's just because you have to get across the salt flats. We'll pull up a picture of it to
Well,
show
I
in
just
the
watched
thing.
the latest season of Alone, and I am fucking hooked on bushcrafting right now, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
no, Alone is crazy, but like, so this is it's that one right there.
okay,
So it's like, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got to go way over there.
that's
Twilla's
not where
right
I
here.
was thinking at all.
I know. I was saying it's way more north. It's right off the lake.
So it's
You
on the
know?
right side of that highway.
Well, this is Wendover. This is like the road to Wendover, and it's way north of that, off the right side shore on the way.
Thank you.
I mean, right and left are just so arbitrary if you spin around, but north, south, east, west, those are true forever.
When you talk about heading to Wendover, I imagine you're heading west.
You are
And so,
directly.
And so when you said the left side, it's okay.
I said the west side of Utah, which also is the left side.
Play the running back.
Dave's like, well, west and right rhyme, so. But no, yeah, they're called some stupid fucking name. What are they called? It's not even. It doesn't even have them tagged on here. Like,
Yeah. It looks like
They're-
a foot.
yeah, it's just like, because it's in the middle of just all these salt flats, and so he did it through the route going from the north. He like parked, where the color changes there, and then walked all the way down to him. Like, just super remote. So it was cool because it's like it's local as well.
I wanna
Reasonably
go.
local. I don't. It was like not much to see. It's like pretty miserable hike. You're just hiking across muddy salt flats,
Oh, really?
and then just like the driest mountain in the world because like it doesn't get any rain there. You know.
Yeah. In season 11 of Alone, they were in the Arctic Circle,
Like Alaska.
above Alaska, like way north, as north.
Like were they in North America? Like were northern
Mhm.
Canada?
It was like Canada, northern way, but the northest Canada you can go.
Yeah. Spooky.
Beautiful.
How?
They helicopter them in, dude, and they drop them off. That you can have 10 items.
Well, but when did they get dropped off for this season?
I want to say
'Cause they usually
September,
say-
October.
They did a winter? There's no way.
I swear to God,
They were alone?
there's 12 seasons of this where they
So they said, now we're just going to try and kill him. They're like, nobody's died on this show yet.
Well, that's the point. It's survival. It's the hardest survival experience out there, and you gotta not only out survive yourself and survive in general. You have to out survive 10 other people doing the same thing.
Yeah. I watched whatever the season that is on Netflix. I watched that one, which I think it's like
There's all
very
11.
that one's
There's
like very
11.
southern Canada. I watched.
Okay.
Cuz it's like the lakes by like Michigan or whatever, you know,
Right.
like that type of area.
You probably don't remember anyone's names.
Not really, but I enjoyed the show.
Do
It's
you-
definitely cool.
Do you remember who the winner was ish?
I couldn't tell you, dude.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you. I don't even know if I got all the way through the season, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But I got through most of it. It's an interesting concept, and I did like it.
So this has been my favorite.
It's
TV
just that's when I was watching Outdoor Boys still. You know, now maybe I'll have to hop back on.
This has been
'Cause
one
Luke's
of my
gone.
like favorite TV shows for a couple years now.
Yeah.
And season 11 is my favorite season that I've seen. And I just barely ended it like 2 nights ago.
Really?
It's unreal.
So are they in the snow the whole time? Are they dropped off in snow?
No, it's like warm enough. It's 60 degrees where you're able to, you have like 20, 30 days to really hunker down, build a shelter, and get some food supply.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's like, it's interesting watching everyone's minds. You have 10 different subjects to analyze, and they all think differently. So, like,
And some of them get knocked out kind of quick, as
sort of
as
quick,
it were.
fairly quick.
you
Yeah.
know?
I think the first guy lasted 4 days, but still, 4 days in the Arctic Circle.
More than I could do.
alone.
More than I could do.
There-
I mean, I could do 4 days. I could like survive for 4 days to maybe get rescued,
yeah,
but like I would be
just like
so
in
I
your-
would be so raggedy and run down and out of water, just like get me.
You're just in your sleeping bag, like on the side of the lake, like
Yeah, like I might be able to stay alive for 4 days with a nice sleeping bag or whatever, but in a tough environment like
well,
that.
even just simply the drop shock. People get dropped off there, and like, it's disorienting. You're like, I'm alone. You're like, you don't really realize how alone you are until you're there, and you're like, I can't call anyone.
Yeah,
No one's here to help me. There's a bear out there.
yeah. I love like when they kind of not hallucinating, but that like
Me
loneliness
too.
of like when they're hearing like animals and stuff, and even when they're not. There was one guy in particular who's like, he's like, I keep thinking I'm hearing people out here. He's like, but I know I'm not. But
Yeah,
it
dude.
makes you like definitely understand why people invent Wendigos and shit,
I don't know what a Wendigo is.
like skinwalkers and stuff, things in the woods.
Yeah,
It's like
the Loch Ness
it's-
monster.
Yeah, it's like of course you think there's things in the woods. If
Yeah.
you're alone out there.
Well, it's survival. What's interesting to me is I always thought that like if you catch big prey out there, season's yours. You catch big prey early,
you're able to prep it and store it properly.
you're able to prep it, store it properly, and you have shelter. You're good. You won. You just get a hunker down, and boom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Maybe I'm gonna spoil it right now. Spoiler alert.
Well, just like don't name names or anything. But if you're just saying like someone gets a big animal, you can say someone gets a big animal.
Someone
What's-
gets a moose.
someone gets a moose.
Yeah,
That's so big.
1,200 pounds.
He's like, I could do a year out here off a moose, basically.
Doesn't win. Because it's the mental battle.
Uh-huh.
It's what, and it just made me think about life, dude. Because he had everything. He had the
Cool,
coolest.
but it's kind of like once you get that moose too, I feel like you almost there's an amount of pressure taken off that you're like, wait a second. If I'm just like at home here with like food in the fridge, you know what I mean? Like for all intents and purposes, if I got a fire and I got food in the fridge, why am I sitting here instead of sitting at home with my wife?
Exactly,
Yeah,
dude.
100%.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is that's taken up the past 2 days, 3 days.
Hell yeah, you just crushed it.
Crushed it. I've been on FMLA, so. I really have been.
You're a legend, dude.
No,
You're a
I've been
legend.
going through it, dude.
Yeah.
I've been trying to survive. I've been alone.
Dave's swimming in the deep water,
I've
dude.
been alone, but I am surviving in this concrete jungle.
Yeah.
And these monsters are fucking getting me, dude. I've been
Yeah.
dodging,
But you're doing it.
but we're doing it.
You know?
We're getting through it.
Yeah. Dude, I get it. That's why I'm here to talk about dunk an egg, dude. You know what I mean? You know, you don't got to dwell on it all 24/7, dude. This series has been unbelievable.
I was thinking about my David of House Martin, Sigil Hummingbird,
There you go.
family words. I choose to be happy today. What's yours?
Well, I mean, it's obviously Clan Oliphant, and then
Sigil.
our sigil is provide for all. Well, like our motto, our
Right.
family motto is provide for all.
That's the
And I've
house
actually-
words.
Yeah,
That's so fire.
that's on our seal. Yeah,
And then your seal is an elephant, right? It's got to be.
I mean,
it's an elephant.
later on it was an elephant, and so like I would claim an elephant
It's an elephant.
because it's like that's kind of like what the last couple generations of my family have done, and it is on like, I think 16th century seals. You know what I mean? Like 16th and 17th century seals had elephants on the side of it, but the original one, I don't think it had an animal, but it was also briefly a unicorn, because like that's Scottish
Fire.
as fuck. You know
Fire.
what I'm saying? That's just like where that myth comes from.
Right.
But
Really?
yeah, like England, Scotland.
Created
And
the
this is-
unicorn?
I'm pretty sure, at least that's where it was like first dreamed up. You know, these creatures come from different places.
So did. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Someone had to think of it first.
Yeah, but dunk, dude.
Donk, dude. Yeah, if you have not started Night of the Seven Kingdoms, we're not going to spoil anything here because
It's gonna be so hard to
such,
even.
I
like-
understand that, but we're such big fans. We're not going to like get into big spoilers. We're going to talk broad strokes, but like you should check it out.
If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, anything like that, you would love.
And even just like historical medieval dramas
Vikings.
for this one.
yeah.
Vikings has like it's very fun.
Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
And honestly, even if you've only ever just seen A Knight's Tale, the Heath Ledger movie,
I
you remember
haven't.
that?
Maybe. No.
Oh, if you haven't even seen
What
A
I
Knight's
thought
it's
about
so
the
funny.
Leonardo DiCaprio one.
No.
Is that the Three Musketeers?
Probably. He did a lot of those like period pieces. But yeah. If you were disappointed by House of the Dragon, good. It's nothing like that. You know what I mean?
It doesn't even compare, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. If you got turned off of Game of Thrones because of House of the Dragon, don't sweat it, dude. Come back now. You will not be disappointed.
Well, the thing that I love about all of these stories, I just barely watched Lord of the Rings for the first time.
yeah. Which is sick. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, my brother.
All these stories are the same.
Oh, for sure.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings,
Hero's Journey.
Star Wars, Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
Hero's Journey. But the way they tell the story is so magnificent because of the lore. It can really get you hooked by like the creatures, and you get distracted. You're like, what am I even watching? You get lost in the fantasy, and then they hit you. And Sam's like, there's good in the world, Frodo. There's that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, but you've just watched 4 hours of the longest journey of your life for him to get there, for him to go,
when he picks him up.
there's good in the world. Yeah, when he picks him up
Dude.
and he climbs him to Mordor, dude.
Dude, I can't even talk about it right now because Dude, when Sam picks up Frodo.
I was bawling. I
Yeah,
really
dude.
was. I never
Yeah.
knew. Sam is the most important person of Lord of the Rings.
It's all about Sam.
It's, but it's not. If you were to
No,
ask
exactly.
anyone who's the most important person, they'd go Frodo.
Yeah, I think nowadays I think people do put a lot of respect on Sam.
Sam, dude.
Like, and he deserves every inch of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, he deserves every bit of praise, dude.
And Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is Sam's story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not really. But
No, but dude, just real quick, I have to show you because it's directly on topic. Just bear with it. This is directly on topic. Please tell me I bookmarked it.
Have you seen any of the behind the scenes of Knight of the Seven Kingdoms? It's like how a knight's made.
Yeah, the after.
It's not after. It's a different TV thing on. It's a different series on HBO. Did that make any fucking sense?
Yeah, dude, this. Oh, please tell me I'm connected to the internet.
Sorry.
Now that you've watched Lord of the Rings, dude, this is gonna crush for you.
Patriot, vampire, nationalist, mental retard,
Hold on,
eugenicist.
wait.
Patriot,
Patriot.
vampire, nationalist, mental retard, eugenicist, a scared man,
Really?
Really?
retard, traitor, vampire, next level,
Next level.
Moses,
That's not real. That's not like a real
No,
reaction.
of course not. No,
Right.
people have been editing.
It got
that
me.
sh-
It
that
got me.
bit,
I was
dude.
like, he could be looking at that because
No,
Alex
people
Jones could
people
be.
put different pictures, but like,
It's
so
so good.
funny, dude. Retard. Patriot.
Traitor.
Patriot.
Barth. What's his name?
Eugenicist.
Ned Stark in Lord of the Rings is Bartholomew.
Boromir?
Boromir. Traitor.
Yeah, traitor. Have you seen Liberals? Liberals. Oh my god, dude! I've been on an not even me. The internet's been on an Alex Jones tear.
Liberal. Happy fun, la la la. Human smuggling, fentanyl deaths, forced government euthanasia.
That's us right now, dude.
Liberal.
Send those both to me, please.
It's so good. No, I've been on a tear lately, dude. I've just been.
Well, that's why I've been diving into this honor shit. Well, and that's something else. All of these shows revolve around thematically, story wise.
Yeah, when done well.
Is the honor side? You know what I'm saying? And
It's because there's nothing else.
no, and Night of the Seven Kingdoms does honor better than any TV show I've ever seen ever depicted in my life.
It nails it. It nails it. There's no debate. There's a certain speech that Dunk gives in episode 4 that is unreal.
I wish you could just.
Like it's so good. It's so good. It only works because of the build up to it, but he basically just stands up for honor and
He doesn't. He calls out the whole.
royal family.
Don't say it literally. We can't spoil it. In analogy.
He basically said Jeff Bezos is a bitch, is what he said, dude.
He said Jeffrey Epstein is a pedophile.
Well, yeah, of course.
He said
He said
they run the government,
they run. Yeah, he said Elon Musk is a loser.
and he screamed it loud on Twitter.
Scream it loud, dude.
No, at the Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl.
He went to the Super Bowl and said, "You all." What could a good analogy be?
Who went to the Super Bowl? Who we saying? Sorry, in the story.
Dunk.
Oh yeah, Dunk went to the Super Bowl and said "fuck ice." That's what he said, dude.
Dunk is
Dunk is the man, dude. Yeah, Dunk is the man, dude.
Bad Bunny.
Well, he's white.
Dunk is Bad Bunny.
No, yeah, but definitely just check it out. Check it out, man. You're gonna like
Check it out, man. Check it out now. Boom, boom, boom. Check it out now. What's that song?
I don't know. I don't know the name.
You know what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. About time, live it. Check it out now.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul
that's big
Brother.
stuff,
Right
dude.
about now,
Oh.
the Funk Soul.
I'm just trying to get outside myself, I guess. I might be dying, or
Mhm.
I have a panic disorder.
You tell me if they're connected.
I have a tumor. I have a mass on my adrenal gland. That's
Yes.
a fact.
That
was fact.
That is fact. That's written in stone. That's been imaged.
I also have a lot of other symptoms that align with extreme panic disorder.
Yeah. Is that what they call it? EPD? You got the EPD, bro?
They've been telling me a bunch of stuff. He said I might have.
They're just like putting strobe lights
CHS?
in your face. Ah!
I might have CHS.
You're panicking.
Yes, dude. I went in there for stomach pain. They put me on a SSRI. I took it for 6 days. It made my symptoms of I was already having trouble controlling my body temperature and extreme stomach pain.
Right.
That went through the roof times 1,000. So I'm sitting there for 6 days, and they say with SSRIs you got to take them for 2 weeks for them to stabilize. And after day 1, I was like, I don't like this. But I was like, 2 weeks, here we go.
Right.
Started on Thursday, call out of work Friday. Take it for 4 more days. It's Tuesday. I still haven't gone to work. And I'm like sweating profusely. My stomach's in knots. Didn't sleep for the 6 days pretty much, but maybe an hour. So I said, yeah, I'm going to stop fucking taking this. So I stopped taking it, went to work Wednesday. After I stopped taking it, I was able to sleep. But then Thursday, it's like all my symptoms came back with force. And I'm at work. I swear to God, dripping.
Drenched.
And it's 20 degrees outside.
Yeah.
I look like a lunatic.
You're
and
in the pool.
I'm dealing with a bunch of work bullshit. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm going to the hospital. So I went to the ER.
Oh, yeah.
They did a cat.
Showing up soaking wet to the ER is so funny, dude.
I took my shirt off and set it on the chair because they told me to get in a gown. And it was just... And they were like, why are you here? And I said, look at my shirt. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I did a CT scan. They found the mass. Moral of the story, all the other medications that I've been taking since for the past 2 weeks haven't helped either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I haven't gone to work. So I'm just stressed about, am I going to lose my job? I'm stressed about survival. It feels like to the highest extent. And yeah, it does seem like panic disorder to me if it's not something physical. You know what I'm saying?
You got to get a moose, dude.
Oh!
You got to go out there and get a moose.
I got to get a moose. But it's so extreme that it's like it can't be. It can't be, dude.
No, I get it. Like, I think that absolutely. I think continue to you know what I mean? The test that you're continuing to get, yeah. I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're on the right path. I'm not a fucking doctor. I'm not looking at the charts, but I think that going in and just being as honest as truly as honest as you ever could be.
Yeah.
And just like and still listening with a grain of salt. They're not perfect. They're still human beings, but just like really trying to like have an honest conversation about it.
Well,
you know?
so that's what I've learned with this last season of Alone. It's like we're all just trying to fucking survive, dude.
He's just read a few more books about these things, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot more books.
A lot
Let's
more
be honest,
books.
a lot more books. But he's still just a guy that has spent the last, 20 plus years learning a subject. Like, you still have to give him as many pieces of the puzzle as possible and that's why they do so many tests. Because they're just trying to build the best case possible. You know what I mean? You've watched House, you know. Do another test. Stick a spoon up his nose and see what you find. Dr. House is like, why don't you flip him over and let me fuck him, see what I can find out. He's like, House is crazy, dude.
I haven't seen House, and
Dude,
now you're scared.
House is so funny, dude. It's very funny.
Yeah. So what's up with you?
Not nearly that much. No, I'm doing just fine. I'm just on good old regular grind mode, you know. And I mean, frankly, I have actually been. I did do some more research on the old family history, but
Really? No, I want to hear it.
it is pretty cool.
McCoy went down to the genealogy place, and his girlfriend, he was able to trace back lineage to Julius Caesar.
That's pretty sweet.
Pretty cool.
There's definitely, I mean, yeah, anything going back that far is really tough because there's just leaps that are made.
Right.
Because it's at a certain point, because I did a similar thing where I went back to Charlemagne.
Well, have you heard of the theory that, like, if you go back so far, that because of this principle, everyone's technically related to...
Yeah, because of Adam and Eve.
No. It's not even... It's mathematical.
I'm just kidding.
It's like...
Of
It's
course.
exponential, and it kind of does prove Adam and Eve in a theoretical sense. But it's like, if you go back so many odd generations, and you don't even need to go back that many, we are all related to a single, not even one single ancestor, but everyone alive then is related to like everyone alive now.
Yeah.
That I'm butchering the principle, and I don't know what it is.
I don't think anybody really does.
That's hilarious.
I mean, because yes, like
I had a
sure, like they've done study. There was a certain study that was done based on whatever the X or the Y chromosome is. I think it's the Y chromosome. I think women have 2 X's and guys have an X and a Y. And so because of that, they were able to trace back just the components that are in the Y chromosome. And they did find that, whatever, X thousands of years ago, everybody's basically related to, again, not one guy, but like what is essentially one guy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so angry. I've had because I had this conversation with ChatGPT, and it was a solid conversation. And I've had like a year of solid conversations that I've been able to reference, but with this ICE situation and Plantier and all the tracking on the phones, I deleted everything off my phone, and I told ChatGPT, I was like,
Don't call me.
yeah.
Well, that's good.
I said, forget everything.
Lose my contact information. Never call me again, bitch.
Forget everything we talked about.
Forget everything we talked about.
Wipe
Don't tell the
your
FBI.
memory. I said, wipe your memory. And then I deleted like all the history and then deleted my thing. But I've been referencing those like pretty consistently for like the past little while now.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can't do that.
Oh, like reference the chat histories?
Yeah, because I had it. I said I wiped the slate clean, dude.
Do you want to know where those chat histories still are?
Shut up.
Right here, baby. Right here. You can reference them whenever you want.
No, I mean it was a super complex.
It's a comfortable.
It was a super. It's so nuanced and like complex, and that that's my summarization of that conversation. I'm a dumb human. I'm better than an AI because I am human. But I mean, I shouldn't be putting that out there either. They're gonna hear that, and that's a scary thing to say against a computer.
Against a computer? What, lick my snatch, dude? I don't
What?
care. I don't care about no AI, dude. They can suck me. Truly.
Moral of the story:
Mm-hmm.
when I was using it for what it was so complex that like it was like having like the most complex thesaurus in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I saw that they recently came out with, what is it, 5.6? Is that what it
I
is?
don't know. Probably.
I saw there was a certain think piece, a certain article, for lack of a better word, that was getting thrown around X a lot just a couple days ago, where a guy was just talking about the new versions. And again, it was like essentially just an ad, because at the very, very end, he's like, so you should, sign up for $20 and test it out for yourself. And it's like, right. But it was getting a lot of buzz, and it was basically just that, yeah, like how they're always like the newest one is such a leap forward.
Well, so here's the thing. It's like in college when you go take it in school when you go to class, you take notes. Because you can always reference the textbook, but when you reference your notes compared to the textbook, you understand better because they're your notes.
When you write it, it gets in your brain easier.
Right. Okay. But it's like being able to have a conversation with the textbook, and I just deleted all of my fucking notes. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna. I mean, I still have been using it, but I haven't been using it in the way that I'm like remember everything so I can reference this, because that's what my brain's supposed to be for.
Ideally.
I mean,
ideally, that's what its main purpose would be.
Of course, but
referencing and storing information.
But no, that's not what its main reference is. Its main reference is survival. Whatever it takes to.
Yeah. By doing
what we've needed to do,
learning
in the
and
past.
storing information. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, even conversations nowadays, or me and Nola were talking about this today, are different than they were when we were growing up. Because when we were growing up,
we didn't have Riz.
Damn.
We didn't have language maxing, dude. For real, dude. We got word mog, dude.
Literally,
Yeah.
in the best sense, yes.
Yeah.
Because what we do now is, and what it's evolved it with me personally, what I do is I can, and if I think back to it, because I've grown up with cell phones, since I've had Google at my reference, instead of having a conversation that and I still do this, but I'm saying this happens way less. If I have a question in my head, people used to sit with that question in their head. You know what I'm saying? And you would just drive to work and you show up to work and you go, what have you been thinking about today? And you go, oh, well, I just can't get this thing off my mind. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I have a question or something, I throw it into Google, I get my answer, I get my question, boom, eliminates that conversation and that whole experience that would have been happening 30 years ago.
I thought you said there wasn't a conversation. Because you said that you would just keep it in your head and not say anything.
No, until you get to work,
Oh, and then you chat with the broskies.
And then you chat with the broskies.
Right.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep. And exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You
but
can still
now,
talk about what you Googled.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I just told. I was like, that's now the question that I think I'm going to have to start asking people. Because it's, when you show up to work and you're like, hey, how you doing? People are like, good. And then you're like, where do we go from here? All of that conversation is in Google.
Well, and so you're thinking, should I just ask people, like, what have you been Googling lately?
Yeah.
I think that's a fire way to start a conversation.
It's fire.
I have no problem with that.
I
I think that's a hot 100 list right there. I think that's pretty good, dude.
What have you been Googling lately?
What have you been Googling lately? It has a certain, there's a certain tone of familiarity that it requires, but
well, Nola
you could ask anybody.
Nola told me, she was like, well, that gets personal. And I was like...
And you said, for you, baby?
I was like, what do you mean? Now I'm really
what
interested.
What are you Googling? Yeah.
What are you Googling?
You're like, I Google all kinds of stuff.
And that is an aspect that I have noticed. I just noticed it today that I was like, holy shit, I think that is a difference between 30 years ago and today. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what we talk about, yeah. But
or just even how we relate, what we talk about, how we relate, how much we share with others. It's way more blocked off, and it's not like people are like more secretive or like more protective over our information. It's just that interface or that medium that used to be there that would allow us to bond more just isn't there because of the phone. Unless you have,
the energy's taken out of it by the phone, is what you're saying.
The energy's taken, not the whole experience.
Well, because it's like we still interact with people and yada yada.
But at a way more superficial level, and no one's been able to put their words to why. You know what I'm saying? People are like, the phones are fucking us up. People aren't communicating as well. There's been a disconnect with human interaction. What is it? And I think it's people are leaving their conversations in their Google search bar instead of having it with the people around them.
You're getting phone mogged, dude. Your cortisol is spiked, brother.
This is what everyone's telling me, dude. And I'm sick of it. It's like, no, dude, I'm not phone mogged.
Yeah.
I've turned my Apple Intelligence off. What about you?
You need a Paper Max, bro.
What about you? Is your Apple Intelligence on?
What do you mean?
In my house?
What?
In my house, you're going to have Apple Intelligence on.
What does that mean?
The
like
disrespect.
Oh, is that like part of the new update?
Yeah, turn it
off.
off.
I haven't done the new update yet.
Oh. He hasn't been mogged down.
Yeah, dude.
He's
I don't get update mogged, dude.
He's 2015 maxing.
He's iPhone 11 maxing, dude.
He's escaped the Matrix. He only has iPhone 11.
That's right. No, I mean...
That was sarcasm.
Yeah. No, those words just turn my brain off. It's like some kind of secret CIA
No,
key,
Apple
dude.
Intelligence is probably on your phone and you need to turn it off. They've done an update with...
I don't have the new update. I doubt it's on here. Because it's all the
Go to
old
your
shit,
setting
dude.
And go Intelligence.
Intelligence. Is it just a whole separate thing?
It'll be near Siri. Now go all the way... Yeah, I don't think you have it.
Yeah. Yeah, pal. That's how good I am. It ain't even on my phone.
He's like in 1917. You're off the grid.
I'm off the grid, brother.
But I also turned off all my location stuff because of Plantier. And so you put together way back when that the Eye of Sauron's crystal ball name Plantier and the company Plantier. You put that together like
I didn't even put that like. I mean, sure, when I heard the name, yes, but also like it's in most of the articles that talk about Palantir.
they say we took this.
Well, no,
name
people that
from-
like reference people that are just like either talking shit on it or whatever. It's like that's like mentioned as like what the name of the company is, especially when people are talking shit on them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the classic old. It's like the memes. It's like the tweet that gets shared around like every now and again, where it's like, you know, science fiction story. Like author writes a science fiction story warning about a science fiction story called "Don't Make the Ball Crusher" or whatever, and then it's like 30 years later, scientists, we finally made the Ball Crusher. You know, it's like the classic
Because I just
like
watched
evil thing in a story, and it's like don't ever make this evil thing, and then they're hella proud that they're making it. You know.
Well, it's just crazy to me. Because the Eye of Sauron in Lord of the Rings, which I just watched this week, is the eye, the bad eye that can see everyone if you touch it, right? If you touch the eye...
Well, the Palantirs and the Eye of Sauron are technically separate. The Palantirs are just essentially like a communication network where anyone that has an orb can like talk to other people that have one, but they're also magical items, and Lord of the Rings famously has a very loose magic system, so it's like because he's Sauron, he's able to just manipulate them and show you things, and you know what I mean, so they're a tool that he uses.
But now there's a company called Palantir that got all of the information from Social Security, and now they have digital IDs on every single U.S. citizen, and they have an avatar, and they have access to your location on your phone. And now, when ICE is driving down the road, and it's a highly possible suspect, it'll ping on their phone that they're passing them, or that they live at this address, or that address, and whatever. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
Welcome to the Patriot Act, brother.
it's Mordor, dude. We're in fucking Mordor.
We're a Mordor, dude. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and argue against that.
And the orcs are coming.
They're coming.
The orcs are on the rise. Saruman has been casting spells, and people are in a trance.
People are tranced up, dude. Call me Thorin Oakenshield, the way
Come
I sit
on.
around, dude.
Jesus.
Patriot.
Traitor.
Traitor. Mental retard. Yeah, man. No,
And-
I'm hyped to watch Lord of the Rings.
Well, dude,
It's so gas,
listen, because two Thursdays ago, I get put on an SSRI. 2 days later, I'm already having irregular body temperature, stomach aches. It's been increased times 10 at this point. I'm sweating a ton, shaking, stomach cramps. Look at my Palantir device
Mm-hmm.
and see that the orcs have just fucking gunned down a United States citizen for protecting a woman, for being honorable. You know what I'm saying?
Was that only 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
The Pretty stuff?
Yeah.
No. I thought that was in...
No,
Maybe
that
you're
was
right.
2 weeks ago. See how fast people are forgetting? See how quick it's like, forget, fucking dance, boy. But this is what I'm saying with Honor and all of these stories and the Night of the Seven Kingdoms and what's going on in Mordor right now. Like,
Yeah, do you want to know what the hard pill to swallow is with those stories, though? Is that a big part of the honor is doing the work. You know what I mean? And that's where it gets hard. Everyone has ethereal, up in the air honor, but there's where the rubber meets the road, and that's where people start making the justifications, doing little judo moves. Hi, wing. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the fossil ways.
That's the fossil ways.
Dude, how good is that?
dude.
How good is the cousin though? The one who's you know what I'm saying?
I keep on saying Roderick because he reminds me of Roderick from Game of Thrones.
Right. I
But
think it's Podrick in Game of Thrones.
oh, okay. It's
But
something
it
like
is
that.
but it is something with an R.
Yeah, it is. So fun.
That guy's a stud.
I
Are
even
you
like.
hungry?
I actually.
Every time. Are you hungry?
I know. I did notice that.
It's so nice,
and
dude.
he's
like,
the
"You want
one
some
who.
cider?"
He's the one who introduces him to
To Baratheon. Yeah.
Baratheon,
Yeah. Lionel.
and he's a stud when he and him do their thing.
You can do any. You can say episode 1 spoilers.
This is episode 4.
Oh, okay.
Baratheon and
Oh yeah.
when
they swap out.
oh, dude.
So good. So good actually. Yeah. No, it's so well done too, cause like even upon the little second watch through I did of them, just the way it's shot and like lit and everything about it is just like so
Dude,
welcoming, if
there-
that makes sense. It's so inviting that it's just like, and that you just fall right into it. You're just
you
like,
should
let
see
me on
how
in.
they built the set. There's this TV show on HBO. It's called The Making of a Night or something like that, and it shows how they make the set. They built that bridge. It shows them picking the scenery on like in the story. There's a river, there's the town, and then there's a castle,
Mhm.
right? And so they're like, how are we going to build this? And they're looking through. They went to the original place where they shot season 1 of Game of Thrones. And they see a river, they see a spot, and then the castle. And they're like, if we just build a bridge right here, it's the exact scene.
Well, the castle CG in the show. Yeah, on the hill.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
No, Damon, it's not.
But cause like, are you talking? It's separate than, cause after the episode, there's like the interviews and like the break. It's like an 8-minute thing.
It's separate than that.
There's like, in addition to that 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Cause in one of those 8 minutes, it showed him digitally layering in the castle in the background.
No.
It did. But it doesn't mean the castle's, maybe like the castle's at a separate location. But
If I watched what I watched, this castle is in the scene, and that's why they picked that location.
can you pull it up?
Yes.
Because I'd love to watch it. If this is additional supplemental
Yeah,
material,
dude.
I'd love to
Yeah,
watch it.
You would. It's so good.
Because I've seen the, is it like the podcast, like the attached,
No.
like, because I watched the after the episodes. There's
Nola showed me this, dude, and we could call it right here. That's been.
do you
how
click
long
away
has this
before the
been?
credits?
I do. How long has this been going?
Okay, well then I've watched them.
No.
I'm down. Let's watch it.
I went back with Nola and we clicked on the because we just did a second watch through 2, and this second time I went to the ending and it's different than what we're about to watch.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, so the castle was CGI,
The castle was CGI, but
But-
everything else is real.
but everything else was real. And the way
Everything else
that
is
they
real.
created the jousting scene, the set, to the jousting scenes are real.
The way they filmed them, it was very interesting to watch that.
The cock was fake, but it's a nice piece.
Yeah, but my God,
Holy shit, it's a big one.
the biggest thing you could still believe, but only just,
Only just.
only, not quite.
Moral of the type in that guy's name.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
Moral of the story: if you have the time, it's a really good watch.
Look at that. He's the first name that pops up.
And then
Because they're always listening.
A Night in the Making is the show about how the show's made. The Dog Whisperer.
You've seen his clips.
I haven't.
What?
There's another dog guy on. No, Channel 2 in the mornings on Saturdays.
Local.
Not local. It's like a national, like,
A conglomerate.
yeah.
I don't
It's
get it.
just whatever.
I like it.
And I when I wake up in the morning, and sometimes it'll be on, I'll definitely watch him train someone else's dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Dog Whisperer ones are fun. They've just been in my algorithm recently, so I figured
Does he have
why not?
Does he have an accent?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's Hispanic a little bit.
Those are fun to listen to.
I love the
especially
guy.
if he's training dogs.
The thing that's great is he's probably like, I don't know, 5'7" at most. He's like probably 5'6". Whew. Great guy, dude.
He's 5'5".
He's 5'5". Hey, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Look at me. I gave him that extra inch because I'm a good friend. You know?
If you know much about Marcelo Hernandez?
Yeah, I like him on SNL.
Uh-huh.
He's great. I think he does all kinds of fun stuff.
I've become a big fan of this guy recently. I think he's hilarious. And then he had a special out on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Is it his first hour of stand-up?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's good.
It's pretty good, huh? What's it called? I'll have to add it up.
American boy, American raised. Marcelo Hernandez.
I don't know if his
American boy.
I like his skit stuff on SNL, and his little interview portions are fun, but it was a good hour.
It was a good hour.
Okay.
It's all relating to him being Hispanic in America. It's called American Boy, and it's being ironic. You know what I'm saying? But the way that he tells stories about his relationship with his family is hilarious, and I definitely related to it for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Yeah. I mean, I might not be able to personally relate, so.
You might still think it's pretty funny.
I'm slim. I was like a motherfucker. The purple pumpkin patch. Yeah, there we go.
I think everyone would think that, even if you don't have to be Hispanic to think that it's funny.
Well, I'll check it out. I haven't watched a lot of stand-up recently, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
what's been good that's come out recently? I haven't been up to speed.
Tom Segura released Teacher. It's all right.
Dude.
Ricky Gervais released Morality. It's all right. I wasn't able to get into that too much. Kill Tony's been killing it.
Yeah.
Kill Tony's been killing it.
I hear you.
It's just gas. It's 2 hours of gold.
Gold.
Every Monday.
I mean, yeah. When they have good guests, I don't hate it, but I can't do a lot of it.
Even when
it's like a little treat. I'll have a little bit of Kill Tony. You know what I'm saying? But I can't watch the whole things most of the time.
I've started to. I don't even really care too much about the minute anymore. To me, like everyone's minutes, like
you're more of a Tony Hinchcliffe guy.
I'm not even really a big Tony Hinchcliffe guy, but
you're a Red Band guy.
No, I don't even love Red Band.
Mothership guy.
No.
Oh.
Don't even love Mothership.
Some ethereal third thing.
Comedy.
Comedy guy.
I like
comedy.
I like comedy.
Comedy.
And to be honest, there's a lot of in the podcast. There's a lot of fun stuff, and it's all Tony does try to make pretty harsh jokes, but it's all about that person on stage. You know what I'm saying? And their life. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
100%. No, I'm not saying. I mean, obviously, he's a big audience.
Yeah.
He's a very funny man. I think
not
that.
For you.
Yeah, exactly. You nailed it on the head right there, guy.
You're a hipster.
That's right, dude. Flannel shirts, Ugg boots.
As soon as comedy gets big, I hate it.
As soon as comedy gets big, he says.
It's bigger than it's ever been right now.
Yeah, but that just means there's more players involved, which means more teams. You know, you don't have to like everybody.
I think there's more players because of how successful it's been over the past few years, and so people have been like, "Oh," and I think that's literally what Kill Tony exposes. It's like, hey, if you're a real comic, you'll come on the show and you'll do great comedy-wise and interview-wise.
Yeah.
If you're just somebody coming in and grifting off of it being the biggest thing right now, we will expose you. And that's nature. That's alone.
That's exposure.
That's alone.
Yeah. That's alone.
It is. You're up there alone, and you need to survive. And the way that you will survive is laughs.
Is getting a moose.
If you're not going to get laughs up there, you will get destroyed. And that's why I like it so much. That's what I see in it.
100%. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
1,000%. I mean, it's just an open mic. That's the thing. Like, for all intents and purposes, it's an open mic, but with a lot more tagged on. I'm not gonna.
It's an open mic.
Don't start
with
throwing
a
fire
podcast.
at me yet.
It's with an interview after.
Yeah,
exactly. And he really does do. I'm not the biggest Tony Hinchcliffe fan.
Right.
I do think his roast of Tom Brady was amazing. And he's a pretty good host of the podcast for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So
I mean, I still watch. I love to watch the highlights. So I'm
Yeah.
not sitting here saying it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
yeah,
It's just fine, you know.
I'm
A
just.
little long. I'm just kidding.
It's not long enough, dude. It could be longer.
Yeah. I think most. Yeah. Like
And
all the
he's
Netflix
creating.
deals drive me crazy.
I'm falling into the lore. He's created a lore for the show. You
I
know
hear
what
ya.
I'm saying? So I've fallen into it.
It's community. You're in the community, guy.
I love
You
it.
get the references.
Dude, I want to go
like it.
on. Can I tell you a joke I wrote?
I'd love to hear one.
I think I wrote it last night, and I
Dude,
think
you should go
I think this
sleep
one's
on the
really good.
streets of Austin until you can get on.
I think this one's really good. When I was a kid, things were a lot different. Like things have changed, right? Yeah, they have. People cared about their jobs when we were younger. Today, no one cares about their jobs. Everyone's kind of just half-assing it. I mean, pedos. Fuck.
Pandos.
Okay.
Everyone's half-assing it.
When I was a kid, things were different.
Oh.
Everyone's half-assing it now. No one likes their job. You know what I'm saying? Doctors. Oh, I misspelled this.
Hold on, everybody. Misspelling.
Of course I'm going to mess up the joke. I didn't even write the right word.
Understood.
Used to be able to trust people.
Used to be able to trust people.
People fucking don't care about their job anymore. Everyone's just half-assing it. People are grifting everywhere you go. Back in the day, people used to care. At least priests and doctors back in the day, yeah, they might have been pedophiles, but at least they cared about their job. They showed up on time. At least they were passionate about waking up for work in the morning.
At least they're passionate. There you go.
That
Oh my
punchline's
God.
so much better than what
There
I
you
said.
go. There you go.
It is pretty funny. Priests
At
and
least
doc-
they love what they did.
Yeah, you get the concept.
Yeah. At least they love what they did.
At least they exactly.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think that's just because you're depressed.
I just start crying.
Yeah. Breaks down.
That's hilarious.
All these people used to experience joy. Am I right? Am I right, everybody?
Come on. Am I right?
Yeah, I think you're right, dude.
No one's happy.
I'm happy.
You seem like you're doing great.
That's high praise.
You really do. And it's good on you, dude. 'Cause no one is, bro.
Because no one is. Nobody is happy. Wow. Cheer up, dude.
Maybe I am just really in a rut.
Well, you're having a tough week, guy. A tough couple weeks. Gosh,
That's so funny.
a tough year, isn't it, man? I'm just having a tough time. All right. Well, times are tough, buddy, so you better fucking do a couple push-ups, you know?
Oh, say that again.
What?
For the
You didn't
people
like
in the
how I said
back.
it?
No, for the people in the back who didn't hear it.
No, that's just what Dunk told me to do.
What do you say?
Well, you just got to get up and do the work, you know?
Yep.
That's how it is. Still got to wash your bowl. Still got to wash your bowl, brother. They just love that. Give me one of these. Give me a bump. Give me a bump, dude. I mean, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for coming.
That was 10 out of 10.
That was pretty good.
Thanks for hanging, everybody. Look up out there.
We'll catch you after the next episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
That's right. That is
And
right.
in the meantime, burn your house down.
Burn your house down.